Hotel, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with King Tuck with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the In the Klutch podcast, focusing on the 2019-20 Milwaukee City Conference girls basketball. Everything girls basketball on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball, a game of life, you got to add confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence, pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke, get out, gold ball or bust. Gold ball or bust. Who said that, Tuck?
We did.
We did.
Hey,
shit.
We did.
Put it on the
shirt.
shirt.
With the slogan, put it on the shirt. Hey, a couple years later, I see Bijo saying the same thing.
Man, that shit crazy.
That's crazy.
I said gold ball or bust. Y'all know why? You can't fit in when you standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own like we are. We're supporting our own girls in the city. They always got a voice here. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notification of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Coming up, we're going to talk about a wrap-up of the 2018-19 season. You know, the all-state picks, all-area picks. Don't really care about all-conference picks because of how I go down in the city sometime. I think I did that already. And then we're going to go in our 2019-20 preseason conference picks. Preseason all-conference, first and second teams, preseason player of the year, preseason coach of the year, and questions for the season. You know, like always, bring you quality facts. I always say that shit wrong. I don't know why. I done said it about 200 and some times. Like always, we'll bring you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yo, shout out to them girls from Riverside that did that for me. Fab 5, y'all know who y'all is. You don't know what I'm saying. We are recording this at 7:51 p.m. Wednesday, November 3rd. Tuck, how we doing?
We're doing good. Good.
Man, cheers to this. For real. So me and Tuck working hard, baby.
Working hard. State champions, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Last of it.
It's been a while since I jumped into the In the Klutch podcast, and I'm probably going to come up with a different name for it because they don't need to get all the love. They can't be in the clutch. In the clutch, I'm saying a lot. I'm putting them in the name of the joint, but we're gonna me and Tucker figure it out.
For sure.
But what this is Confidence in the Klutch presents In the Klutch Milwaukee City Girls Basketball Podcast. Coverage includes breakdown of games and stats, exclusive interviews with players and coaches, and much more. The City Girls Game of the Week features a great matchup once a week from the Milwaukee City Gold Division. We love the blue, but the Gold Division is where it is. Shout out to Rachel in the blue, who is my preseason pick to win it and coach of the year, and she has player of the year. All that. She got everything. So, with Dookie and them coming in second at Go to My Ear. So, and T coming in third at Madison. Boy, got that done quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Got them done quick over there. So, Tuck, this is your first one in the clutch, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Shout out to kind of rephrase what you said. Shout out to Rachel, one of my homies, a really good friend of mine. Shout out to Dookie, really good friend of mine too. Wishing them all good luck. You know, you said those two, but I ain't sleeping on Pulaski with the guard.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. She was only a sophomore, right?
She's only a sophomore.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
I gotta put them at third instead of Madison.
Yeah, you're right.
And just because never mind.
Yeah.
But I put Madison at 4.
Yep, you said a lot without saying anything, sir. So, caveat right now, I don't have to throw it out, but the kids is gonna be cool. Parents, we do what we want over here. Mm-hmm. Any comments, send them directly to me. Any questions you want to know what's happening? This is me and my brother opinions. We've been around, and our life experiences have garnered us to have an informed opinion about who the fuck we are, you know what I mean, and what we do, what we have been doing. So everybody can't go. And most of the time it might be your daughter. She can't go. So it's what it is.
Hey, you know, when we talk about this, man, we've experienced it. You know, we've had a lot of girls we've coached, seen a lot of girls play at the highest level, college, at the highest level, at the college level, at the highest level, at the pro level.
Shit.
That's why we can speak on this, because we've done it, you know.
Yep, and get your own podcast. Now,
for sure.
Last year, Tuck, we saw King winning 80th conference title in a row. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But just because of the beast or whatever. But past all that, they didn't make it to state, all that shit. But we did have some all-state players that came out of the City Tuck. So starting with Division 4, first team, Shamira Williams. You know what I'm saying? My thing was she wasn't a unanimous pick. So Tuck, how come she wasn't a unanimous pick?
I did say this, and I wanted to tell this to Gio. I thought they should have played King. I thought they should have played some more big dogs.
Yeah.
They did play some good teams. They played Vincent. They played MSL. They played some teams. But when we talk about unanimous and you go against one of the top dogs and you beat one of them, or even not even if she beat them, if she would have gave them 25 or 30 points, then we're talking about, oh man, she really that person. I mean, she going against the big dogs. She played against what's my girl from Vincent last year?
Ariel
last year, but Ariel had a great game against her. So that was two-sided. And then there's a lot of hating going on too with them. A lot of people didn't like how they was doing things and how her character was. So that kind of speaks highly to a lot of things too.
And they didn't know her. That's a very beautiful girl. She has a beautiful soul. If she don't know you, she ain't messing with you. So she ain't gotta come mess with you. She ain't gotta come give you the hug. I remember I seen her when I got fired and retired, and I just went to the game and check on the girls, and they were playing Milwaukee Academy of Science, and I knew that they had them freshmen that was supposed to be with me too. So. She's in the middle of the game when I walk in the gym and shout, Nelson! Like, she wasn't yelling nobody else's name. So not only it was the Riverside MAS game. So then everybody in stands knew I was there as well. So it wasn't me just sneaking in trying to just watch the game and then text the girls later like, y'all play good. Like, no, it was Nelson! Like, what's happening? And as soon as she came out the game, come right over to hug me. You can't fake that shit, yo. She's a beautiful girl.
I think there's a lot of pressure put on her, but then there's a lot of talk too about who she was better than too. So, I had a lot of comparisons from a lot of people, and I always said that I can't put her in front of a couple people just because they played for me, played for us. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't put her in front of them, and I always put. I do the rule too. You got to win one.
Here's the thing. She was Arike and Amani. She was a combination of Arike and Amani. That's what she was. She was strong as hell. She was low key strong. She can shoot that joint from anywhere. She can get to the hole, and she was a great passer. And she plays some on-ball D. When she wanted to, she can control the back line on the zone, and she can get out there on the wing and defend.
So the question was presented to me: was she better than Helen Johnson?
Well, come on, listen. Why we always got to do that? Milwaukee basketball. This is a niche community, right? And we spread out to other places. Why does somebody always got to be better than somebody? How come she can't be as good as somebody?
She was as good. I'm gonna say that her. You said Arike and Amani.
She was a combination.
I'm gonna say that she was really Alizea. Alizea could score the ball. Alizea could pass out of the ball. That's what I give her a comparison to.
But Zaya can stroke that thing like Shamira could stroke that thing.
She couldn't, but they was playing. I got to say this: they played against other competition, though. They played better competition. So you wasn't able to tell what her weakness was until they got to state or whatever. But big ups to her, man. I think she's gonna do great things in college.
Yeah, she injured right now. I'm waiting for that first appearance. You know what I'm saying? ESPN. I get the notifications. I'm waiting to see Shebron.
Come on with it.
Come on with it. So, and shout out to Ariel Kirkwood. Shout out to James Wright and making sure, you know what I'm saying, he did whatever behind the scenes to make sure she got that scholarship where she doing. She went D1 as well.
Ariel was something special.
Very special, man.
When James Wright got fired, stuff hit the fan. The kids was like, hey, if Nelson or you ain't coming to be our coach, I don't want to play. And I sat down with her in my office, and I talked to her. I said, listen, this is your senior year. No matter who the coach is, you still gonna play basketball. I told her what what was going to happen, and I told her she's going to still have a great year.
Yes, sir.
She's something special. I watched her from her sophomore year into her senior year. Wonderful scorer, man. And shout out to Ashley. I ain't going to knock Ashley on that. Ashley did a great job of making sure that she was one of the leading scorers in the city basketball last year. So shout out to Ashley on that. Just keeping it going at the V. Shout out to you as an alumni.
Absolutely. So Shamir, first team, D4, D2, first team, Ariel Kirkwood, honorable mention, Lejanique Perry Ellis.
Lejanique, I thought she was really good. She scored a lot of points against different teams. But you know what? My knock on Lejanique was I didn't think she really got better. She was the same player over the years. And I was pissed off that she signed with MA. I thought she was way better than that.
Huh?
I mean, not MA, but Brian Stratton.
Yeah, she was, but everybody got their own reasons and why they doing what they do. So, you know what I mean? But people don't understand when these kids go JUCO, it don't always be the grades. That's the first thing a person would say. It's the grades, it's the grades, the grades. No, sometimes these kids want to go JUCO to get something better than that JUCO because they really the obtaining of a Division I scholarship holds so much weight with them. But what they don't understand, they don't hold no weight with nobody else. As long as you get college paid for, it doesn't matter.
And that's the main goal, is get your school paid for. But I did think I didn't think she got any better. I think she was the same girl from her sophomore year into her senior year. But also, though, you got to think of this. They didn't have consistency.
Well,
one year you had BG, and then you had BG and DD, and then one year you have DD.
Yeah. I got a story about all that. I'll save it for my podcast. I'll save it for the Bigger Than Basketball podcast with King Tuck when, you know what I'm saying, he do my interview. Can I get interviewed on MKE Chosen Few?
For sure. I'm gonna do the interview.
I'm gonna do the interview. I think I deserve that, right?
I think so.
I can get interviewed on my own joint.
Most definitely. I'll do the interview.
Okay. All right. But yeah, when you don't have another guard to push her in practice.
Whew, that's true.
That's the only. So if what you're saying, if you didn't see nothing, she just stayed. That, you know what I'm saying. Of course, she improved her game. That's not what we're saying here. We're saying the expected levels of growth. Yeah. But that's because she didn't have that sharpen steel in practice every day with her.
Like
Amani had Alana.
Amani had
You know what I'm
Alana, and the knock on Amani was she really couldn't shoot it. But as the season, as she progressed, when she came into high school, the knock was she couldn't shoot it. But as she got over the years, she became a nice 3-point shooter. She could shoot the 3-point. She could shoot the mid range, and she can go in the post. She could shoot the pull up. That's called player development. She became a lot better. So that was the thing.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. Now that you say that.
Yeah. So that's it. And then D1, the first team, Sydney Roby, and honorable mention Clay Clark. So, you know what I'm saying? Sydney deserved it. Kay Clark deserved it. I mean, she improved her game. I just wish she would have added that shot, the outside shot.
Who that jump shot. Sydney?
Kay. I'm going to get to Sydney. Kay deserved it. She was phenomenal. She was a great girl. It was like, damn, she had a little bit more. She just needed a little bit more time. But we only get 4 years in high school, Tuck. When you play 4 years of varsity, it is what it is. Now, we're not getting into sometimes these girls go to the wrong schools and none of that shit. That's all subjective or whatever. I got my own opinion. Y'all want to ask me, tweet at Konfidence in the Klutch, at KITK. Whatever you're going to do. Now, with Sydney, go ahead, Tuck.
No, you go ahead with Sydney, and then I'm going to jump in.
With Sydney, I had a conversation with Sydney, her junior year. I said, Sydney, you need to develop your jump shot. You need to develop your driving game from the wing. You need to develop your 3-point shot. You need to develop bringing and pushing the ball off the glass. I said, because if you start off a game your senior year, grabbing the rebound and pushing that thing 82 feet, teams ain't going to know what to do with you because the person on you has to be a tall, slow girl. And you're going to beat them down the court because you're kind of fast. You sneaky fast. People don't know how fast you are. And with the ball, most people are faster. And you pushing that joint out, and then all you doing is jump stopping that 3-point line, holding the ball above your head, waiting for the guard to come, set a pick and roll. And it was so many things scheme wise with Sydney that I'm not saying what didn't get done. I'm saying what could have got done that I would have did with her. Like Sydney don't even go on the post the first couple possessions. I'm running a play for her to shoot the tray out the gate. So now I want you to get your mind off of it. And then now we going to the back of the basket once I shot a couple J's because now your whole throwing thing is off. And now I'm drop stepping you because now I space the floor. Mm-hmm. You space the floor with one player. We playing 5 out with Sydney. She ain't even in the post. Now what you gonna do?
And that was the knock of why they didn't beat Kimberly because she couldn't knock down the outside shot and she couldn't guard nobody from the outside.
You mean McGuanago?
Yeah, McGuanago. Kimberly is who beat them this year, right?
Came McGuanago again? They lost to McGuanago the last 2 years. Okay. They went upstate their sophomore year.
Against Kimberly.
King lost Apple to North.
Okay. I'm thinking of somebody else. Then.
Yeah.
Let me get to Kay Clark. Kay Clark was a workhorse.
Yes.
Definitely a workhorse. She worked her ass off.
Yes.
I love that about her. She just hustled every day in and day out. So I definitely thought she deserved honorable mention. Sydney. I thought Sydney was a really, really good post player, but then at the next level, she isn't a post player.
Yeah, she's a 3.
She's a 3.
Undersized 4. But she has to be a stretch 4.
Yeah. I thought her not developing that outside shot, her not losing weight, her not learning how to play really man-to-man defense really hurt them, and hurt her. But shout out to her getting a Division I school in Miami. But she was a beast down there. She had great footwork. But man, that development piece is really what hurt her game. And I think it hurt her a long time because she's not a 4 or 5 in college. Because who is she holding?
Schemes. I need to start checking for some Miami games. You know what I mean? So check for some Miami games. But shout out to all them young ladies from last year. They did their thing. Now with the all area picks, we have first team Sydney and Shamira. That was great. Second team was Ariel. Third team was Kay. Fourth team was Lejanique. Honorable mention was Nelly, Anna Lee, Soleil, Aaliyah Jones, Aaliyah Moore. That's the girl from Pulaski. Deanna Rax from MSL and then Tanaya Williams from MAS. Honorable mention for all area picks.
I think Nelly deserved a little bit more credit. Mm-hmm. She made the engine go. Yeah. It opened up the floor for Ariel. Mm-hmm. Tania took a lot of. I want to say that's her name correctly. Tanaya took a lot of pressure from.
Yes, she did. She
definitely took a lot of pressure from She Brown.
Damn, what happened to that boy? She was supposed to be at Riverside till somebody got.
Shout out to those two.
Her and Kaya was supposed to be at Riverside.
Don't be mad, Doc and John, but I haven't attended any MSL games to say anything about MSL, so I can't really speak on MSL. I only know Tatum's daughter because I've watched her play over the years. But that's tough.
And shout out to Milwaukee Academy of Science who made the state semifinal. Right.
Yep.
And shout out to Milwaukee Academy of Science who made sectional finals last year. I mean, those teams did everything as we wrapping up last year. Go ahead, Todd.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Gio, man. A lot of people don't respect it, but man, his grind is real. He love what he do. He doing it the right way. It ain't like he out here begging kids to come over to MAS. He just showing them the right way to do things and the right way to do it. I love what he doing. I even loved him when he was at Tech.
At Tech, he was a good dude.
Good dude at Tech.
Good dude. They challenged me with my game, with my clothes. Shit. They came dressed.
Man, they came dressed. Gio didn't have a lot of talent, man, and he wasn't oh man, this OC. No, he respected the game and understood what it was about. Hard competitor when he played basketball too. So shout out to Gio.
No doubt. All right, let's do it, Tuck. 2019-20 preseason conference picks. Who you got?
Preseason conference picks. So at
you want to start low or we're going to go high?
I'm going to start high. I'm going to start with King, number 1.
Yeah.
They would definitely win the city. Have a lot of talent. And they're going to be able to stretch the floor this year. Number 2, I'm going Washington. Milwaukee, Washington. Didi got some talent from, I can't remember where the girl came from, but she got some talent that came in. They're going to be very good. I'm expecting her to really challenge those girls and make them better. I'm going MSL, number 3. Shout out to John and Alina, number 3. They got a lot of talent coming back with Tatum's daughter, the twins coming back, guard heavy. So and their daughter developing her game, getting better. So shout out to them. At number 4. Number 4 for the city. Ooh, here goes sketchy right there. I'm going Riverside. Reason I'm going Riverside, Riverside had a lot of talent last year, but they lost a lot of games that they shouldn't have lost. Some of the games they lost, I was questioning what was going on. But it was a hard adjustment too, when you're used to a certain way of basketball, and then you have to adapt to a new person and how they run to things, So it was different for them. At number 5, I'm going Vincent, Milwaukee Vincent. Rebuild year. I got to see how Ashley will rebuild the program because she started from scratch. It ain't like how Jay Wright, it's dang it worse than how Jay Wright started from scratch. Yeah. She ain't got no talent. The girl that she had left and went over to, I want to say Pulaski, either Pulaski or somewhere, but it's definitely going to be difficult for her in this rebuilding years. They're my top 5 for the city.
All right. So, big homie, I got it. Coming in at, I think we got 8 teams. I don't know if they relegated or whatever. If they didn't relegate, I got Bayview coming in at number 8. I got Reagan coming in at number 7. I got Vincent coming in at number 6. Lost way too much. I got Hamilton coming in at number 5. And that is why.
I forgot about Milwaukee Hamilton. Hamilton, shout out to my girl Rakita, who played for me at the Roach. Oh man, I forgot about y'all Ham House.
Okay, I say that because the leading returning scorer in the conference, Bolden, averaged 17 last year. She's coming back. So they got the leading thing. So I believe it's going to be a problem because Sydney gone. And not to say nothing, but last year they went 4-9 in conference. But hey, it is what it is. That was their first time playing up in a while. And they had to understand how to play in that conference. But, it is what it is. I'm going with Washington ahead of them just because it's Didi. I think just because it's Didi, and to play in Washington is one of the most intimidating places to play at. Half full of full gym. I'm going Riverside. Fab Five is still alive. They still there. As long as the Fab Five is there, I got to get them because them girls, I know what they got. I know where they could be. I'm looking for a big year from Aaliyah Jones. And I'm looking for a big year from Deborah Johnson. I'm looking for a big year from Jaden Claypool. I'm looking for a big year from Nadia Landry. And the best manager in the world. So I'm just looking at that. I mean? And they had a transfer last year. Cheyenne. So I'm looking at them do big things. The thing is, did they have anything else coming in the door? Which I don't know. So
that, and will the upperclassmen be willing to take a back seat?
They don't. They shouldn't have to take a back seat. They would have never had to take a back seat. They just had to compete.
They had to compete, but
that's it.
Those younger girls was brought heart and toughness a little bit. You know, when I seen y'all play, those younger girls brought a little bit more toughness. When y'all played King, yeah,
it was a lot. It was a lot going on. A lot going on. There's always a lot going on down at Riverside. Number 2, MSL. Doc has, from top to bottom, the best team in the city. From top to bottom. She returns the twins. She returns LeBron. Nevaeh is the LeBron of the conference.
Yeah.
You return LeBron. Jaycia is a monster. She's a monster. She's long as hell. And then the other girl, freshman girl. See, I ain't excuse me, y'all. I think Jayla, phenomenal. You know what I mean? So you got all of that. They can 55 press everybody. John gonna have them running from great sets. And you got John and Lena coaching, right? And then you got King. Maku is going to be sneaky good. Their best wing defenders who were hurt last year are back. And that's the only reason they didn't win state last year. Is not because Maku can't coach. It's because his 2 best guard defenders were hurt last year. You heard it first on Konfidence in the Klutch. I'm going to tell you that. I would never say folks can't coach. That's what I'm just saying.
I'm not going to say he can't coach. I'm just going to say he don't make in-game adjustments.
It's hard to make in-game adjustments when you used to being up 20. When you used to being up 20, 30, 40, right?
But
and you just rely on your killers to go get it, right?
His non-conference schedule is tough, so he has
in the state.
He has to make it. He's made adjustments. Well, I ain't gonna say he made adjustments before, but he has to make adjustments during those games.
Has to. So that's my shit. We both had King.
Yeah, we both had King.
I think after King it just went crazy for both of us.
I forgot about Hamilton. Sorry, Hamilton.
Right. So King, MSL, Riverside, Washington, and some of that shit could be a tie. I could see all that shit coming through where it's tie for second, tie for third, or whatever. But my thing is for the city, for the preseason conference picks is who's gonna beat King. Riverside had a hell of a chance last year. I think they lost about 1 or 2 points at the crib. You know what I mean? Like 59, 58 type shit. 59, 57. They sat in 2-3 zone.
I'm 55 pressing them the whole game with all them damn guards they got at Riverside.
You pressing Riverside?
I'm saying with the guards that Riverside got, I'm pressing King the whole entire game.
Only thing is if AAU was out of them and they don't reach, they good.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with them. Like, just don't reach. I had off-wax conversations with them. Really, I'm telling you right now, we're going to get into it. I've had off-wax conversations. They know what's happening. All of them. The Fab Five know what's happening. They know what's happening. I named them the Fab Five for a reason. It was 5 girls. I put them all on varsity. I didn't give a damn what nobody said about all 5 of them didn't deserve to be on varsity. Then our manager was a sweetheart. She came along with us, so it was really the Fab 6. But one girl left, and it's all good though. But yeah. We keep it moving. Because now we finna get into it. This is what I'm saying. The preseason all conference first and second teams. No city coaches. We're not doing it like y'all do it. That antiquated bullshit don't want to hurt nobody's feelings is whack. Yo, we had 5 teams and still was putting 10 girls on them first. And y'all wanted to say, oh, because our kids don't get nothing. No, because you had to make tough decisions and you had to go back saying, baby, you wasn't good enough to be first team, second team, all conference.
For sure.
So, city coaches, I need y'all to get y'all shit together and understand that we can't sit here pulling punches and holding people's hands. Let's do this shit the right way. So, we're going 5, Tuck. 5.
Okay.
First team.
5. I'm going my girl from King, first team. What's
Kamaya McNeil.
Kamaya McNeil is definitely she's gonna be something special this year for them. My girl from that left Shorewood to go there. She's definitely something special. I'm definitely going the girl from Hamilton.
Marshall Bowden.
I think she's gonna be really special. That's my goddaughter too, man. I think she's really, really good. Then I'm gonna go with the girls from Riverside. I don't know who to pick from Riverside. I was gone from that era, but I know they got some special talent over there.
So who you talking about, Aaliyah?
It got to be Aaliyah.
Aaliyah
Got to be Aaliyah. And then shout out to the guard that Didi got. I think she's going to be really, really good. I think this is the girl that came from either Germantown or somewhere. I forget where she came from, but she's really good. And last but not least, I'm going with LeBron, the new Shebron. Well, she ain't new, but this is her senior year.
Nevaeh, yes.
This is her senior year, Nevaeh Tatum. She's gonna be something special this year. She hated to be out last year. I mean, her dad really just kind of was like, man, he hated it for her. She hated it for herself. I think she's gonna be really something special this year, where they could find themselves back upstate, even at Division II.
They got to go through Pius, New Berlin West, New Berlin Eisenhower. Not saying it can't get done, but I love that Division III, what they had, man. They was almost there last year, man. I think the WIA screwed them over this year, dog.
But think about this.
Go ahead.
If they non-conference is tough, if once you heard that information, I'm preparing you non-conference.
Yeah, we're changing the whole shit up. All right, so that's your first team, right?
My first team.
All right, let me get my first team shit off. Starting at guard for the Konfidence in the Klutch. All stars. Listen, man, I'm guard heavy as shit. So guard heavy as shit. I have, and I just got to change. I got to change it up. Ooh, this is gonna be. Now that we went to 5, this is gonna be very, 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 very hard to do. Man, I ain't know it was gonna be this hard. Shit. Okay. Since it's preseason, we giving a +1. Give one more name. I'm gonna give you the +1 because
I'm giving it to my girl from Hamilton.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm riding with my own.
Rakita
Hibbler.
Oh shit, you going with her? I want Marshall Bolden, but okay.
I already gave her.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Aaliyah Jones from Riverside. JC Cunningham from I said it. JC Cunningham. Ain't no nepotism. JC Cunningham from MSL, Marshall Bolden from Hamilton, Nevaeh Tatum from MSL, Jaden Claypool from Riverside, and of course Kamaya McNeil from King. That's what. So I ain't saying who the +1. I said that's my 6. That's my 6. Now, second team, Tug. Now this one you got to pay your money, Tug. You gotta do this. You gotta. I got stats. I got stats in front of me, bros. I'm good over here. I got stats.
You're a little ahead of me on that one because I've been out of the game. So man, this second team gonna be tough for me. I got to think about that one.
Fuck it. Let's make it easy on us. Just keep on going. We got 6. Just grab 4 more. We ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
We ain't gonna do it.
4 more.
I got it.
4 more. Woo.
I got it.
Okay.
Sydney Scruggs from Riverside.
Sydney Scruggs from Riverside. Definitely shout out to her. I watched her play in her 8th grade year.
Yeah. Cheyenne Nixon Boyd.
From where?
She from Riverside.
Riverside,
listen, man. They got some shit.
They got some talent.
They got some shit down there. Always did. Always had.
Oh no, I'm slacking. I'm slacking on my girl from. I'm definitely slacking on the young lady from
Reagan.
From Pulaski.
She ain't in the shit.
She ain't. Oh yeah. Because she in the lower division. She's definitely in the lower division. Who gets sketchy after them, man? I don't know what King really got outside of the young lady. Oh no, ain't my girl back? Because she wasn't a part of them. What's the big tall girl? Nina. Is Nina back?
Nina was a senior.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, Sydney Joy, man. Sydney Joy is a big year for her. It's a big year for her. That's a post player, man. Go ahead, cause I'm over here working. I got 6, 5, 6. Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
I got it.
Let me hear yours.
All right. So we're doing 10 now. We ain't gonna do the first, second 10. It's for afterward. I got Aaliyah Jones from Riverside, JC Cunningham from MSL, Marshall Bolden from Hamilton, Nevaeh Tatum from MSL, Jaden Claypool from Riverside, Kamaya McNeil from King, Sydney Scruggs from Riverside, Cheyenne Nixon Boyd from Riverside. That's 4 from Riverside. That says a lot. Jayla, I got it right here. Jayla Butler from MSL and Sydney Joy from King.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Arlasia Braggs from Vincent.
Yes, Arlasia. Yes, Arlasia. I love Arlasia.
I love Arlasia. She
you know
plays
what?
hard.
You know what? I forgot Arlasia's a junior, but damn.
It's gonna be bad.
Hold up. Let me look.
It's gonna be bad.
Yep. Arlasia Braggs. Absolutely, Arlasia. So if we get a +1 in, we get 11. How about that? We get 11. We get 11. That'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we get 11. So we good. All right. That's it, Tuck. Now,
That's it.
We go to me. Preseason Player of the Year, Tuck.
Preseason Player of the Year, of course, is going to my young lady at King.
Come on. Is that easy?
Come on.
Is that easy?
It's hands down. She's definitely that Player of the Year. If I had to go, somebody else that can chase her, it have to be Nevaeh.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. Now, are we going to do this the MPS way, or are we going to do it the Confidence in the Clutch way? Okay, well, let's do it the MPS way, where we're going to split. Because MPS coaches like to split. We don't like to answer any questions.
I don't think we should split ever again.
Okay, let's do it then. Please tell me you're splitting now. We have to split because that's what MPS coaches do. No matter how much we try to do it.
So we're splitting. I'm going the young lady from King and
Kamaya,
and I'm going Nevaeh.
Kamaya and Nevaeh for Player of the Year. All right. Now, knowing that MPS coaches split, have you ever tried to? You know what 33.33333 repeat decimal is? I think this is the first year in the city conference where they're going to give it to 3 players. And they're going to say it was too hard. And this is going to be a 3-way tie for Player of the Year. We got Kamaya. We got Nevaeh. And we got Aaliyah Jones from Riverside. Trust me. You heard it here at Confidence in the Clutch first. It's going to be a 3-way tie Player of the Year in the city conference because people are not going to want to vote for this. They're not. Of course, King is going to possibly have the best record, so you can go with the best player on the best team. They're not going to say that, right? They're going to say Michael get all the talent. Nevaeh and them probably going to finish second in the conference. They're going to say, well, she came back from energy and injury and all this and all that, and she played phenomenal. She had a young team. And you got Aaliyah, who's just going to blow everybody on the waters. I got Aaliyah for leading point getter this year in the conference. I'm saying it right now. She's going to average the most in the conference. Aaliyah Jones is going to average about 21 a game. She's ready, yo. She's always been ready. This is her time to shine. She's trying to listen. 21 a game. 16 shots a game. 16 to 20 shots a game. She got to get on her Enrique diet. And everybody just got to allow it to happen. Like, Aaliyah is that great of a player. Like, for real. Like, people don't understand how cold that girl is. Aaliyah is that great, and it's easy for her, though. And if she shot more, it'd be even more easier for her to get.
So she unselfish too.
Yeah, she's very unselfish, but I need her to get a little bit more selfish. I need all of them. I need everybody in the city to get a little bit more selfish because y'all don't get recruited on nothing but your shot selection and how aggressive you are. You know what I mean? Colleges believe they can fix everything that's wrong with your game. Everything that wasn't introduced. So you need to put that bitch up, first of all, right? And you need to shoot game shots.
That's for sure.
Enrique shot game shots. She shot the shots that she trained at a high clip. Enrique did the same moves every time, and that shit worked because she practiced that shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody know where Enrique want to get it. Everybody know off the bounce, off the dribble, when she finna shoot, all that shit. Everybody know about the elbow. Everybody know about the short corner. Everybody know about her driving right, driving left. When she gonna pull up after 2 dribbles. We did, because we scouted and we recruited, and we got the best record against anybody in the state against Enrique. Period. Right? We got the best record of anybody in the state during Enrique when she was here.
3-1?
Hell no. We were 1-2. I think we were 3-2, some shit like that. Yeah, we were 3-2.
3-2.
3-2. 3-2. The best record. You know what I mean? So, but that's what I say. All right. So, Coach of the Year, Tuck. What we got?
I'm riding with Didi on that one.
I got to see this team. I got to go to practice. I got to see this team.
And the reason I'm going with Didi is because she doesn't have a lot of talent, but they play hard for her. Now other people have a little bit more talent, so I can't say how you gonna coach that.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going her. If I had to go a second coach, I would go Doc and John. And it's kind of a unique situation too. That's unique. Who you going? Coach of the year.
Coach of the year, I'm going Maku. And I'm telling y'all why. This is the year where King will win a state title. It's not the expected year. Once again, he has his 2 best guard defenders. They're seniors. They're hungry. They missed the whole year last year. And they should know if they played, they got a gold ball in that trophy case right now.
If you don't win a gold ball, he should be fired.
Now, because of that, they're going to be playing at a higher clip. He understands that I can't press against everybody. It's okay to mix in some half-court presses, not full-court presses. And it's okay to run some type of motion offense now that we just can't throw it in the city every time and she's just going to bully over and it's 50-50 with the referees we got for that night. Sydney is more of a finesse big. She's not that banger like that. But she can finish in the fucking post, though. Trust me, Sydney Joy, y'all didn't see. Listen, that girl could finish in the post. I seen it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? Left shoulder, right shoulder, turn around. She got everything, man. Like, that girl got everything. So, you know, injury, whatever was going on, you know what I mean? If that's cleared now and she's 100, if she's 100, come on, man. Like seriously, yo, like, for real, because that JV team wasn't nothing to play with either. That JV team was legit. So, Callie and them, like, he has to manage that. You know what I mean? So, and manage everything in the egos. And it's always harder coaching at King and Riverside than anywhere else in the city anyway.
Most definitely.
Because you got those parents that's middle class and some that think they're middle class and they act accordingly. And it's kind of hard to deal with uppity black people at sometimes. I said it. And shit, you know what I'm saying? When you can't tell nobody about their princess, it's a problem. So,
for sure.
It's all love though. I got Maku. Now, coming Maku, John, and Alina, because they're gonna split with King this year. So when I gave King the 1, they're gonna split with King with the wins and losses, but then they got to split with Riverside too. Then if that's the case, right? So now we got problems. I'm saying it because.
So you telling me
I'm saying
it's gonna be a 3-way tie.
There's gonna be a 3-way fucking tie in the city conference too. Now it came to me now because I said that King was gonna win, but I told y'all it was some ties, and I said it to the end of the podcast. There's gonna be some ties. I can see King, MSL, and Riverside finishing tied for first in the fucking city, yo. That right there is the question of the season.
If that happens, this is the end of a dynasty for King.
Yes, it is. It is. And this is it for King, period. Kamaya McNeil, supposed to have been at Riverside. Tanaya, Kaya at MAS, was supposed to be at Riverside. You put that together with what Riverside got now?
Statement that said, gold ball or bust.
Gold ball or bust. If they would have came last year, we winning last year. We winning last year because I'm backloading the schedule. And we're not playing. We're only playing like conference games. We're playing like 4 games before Olivia Roberson gets cleared January 26th, and we're backloading all our non-conference games. Then we're playing 3-4 times a week. I don't give a damn. We're giving Olivia at least half the season. We're giving her at least 10 to 11 games before we go into the offs with everybody to jail and figure out what the fuck it is. And then we winning that shit. I had it on lock. It didn't align right. And I'm good with that. Because one thing I will say, we can talk about this shit, but I do not want to be a part of this shit no more. I would not Don't, I ain't gonna even say that. I'll tell you off wax though. The only coaching job I would take. There's only one coaching job I would take. Ooh. I'm open to everything though, but there's only one that I would take. It's only one coaching job I would take. So that was heavy. I just laid it down. It's heavy.
Real heavy.
At me. At K in the K.
Ooh, three-way tie. Listen, if a three-way tie happens, listen, the problem gonna be still with Riverside is the and I don't even know this lady, but it's still the unexperience of coaching high school basketball and learning the politics of high school basketball. So I think that plays a part of them losing the game. And then when you got talent, sometimes you're able to just win games. I'm just gonna say it just like that. But my girl over there, I can't dismiss PV over there. That's my homie, one of my good friends.
Yeah, she back, right?
Yeah, she back.
She had a baby, right?
Yeah, but I still question the coaching in over there because you have to learn how high school basketball is. Just because you played it don't mean you understand it. So I can't get him a three-way tie, man.
You can't give him a three-way tie?
Get him a three-way tie.
But can you see it though? Can you see it happening? Tuck, just think about it. Everything is laid down quite flat. But the first team that beats King, everybody. First of all, here's how you beat King. Can you want me here? We're in this part of the podcast now. We're in questions for the season. Tuck, before I get into how you beat King, surprise team of the year. Then I'm gonna tell you everybody how to beat King.
Surprise team of the year is gonna be Milwaukee Hamilton.
Thank you.
Milwaukee Hamilton will uprise from last year. They've figured they're gonna figure this out because last year was their first year playing in the gold. They got some special girls out that are all seniors. Ooh, that's gonna be their problem after this year. But that are all seniors that can play, and they're gonna be special. They're gonna show what they can do, and hopefully their coach can adjust to it. I mean, it's a difference from the blue to the gold. So I mean, that's the other piece too with them.
Surprise team of the city, MSL. Why? Y'all must have forgot. They made the sectional final last year without their probably best player. And another great player that contributed the year before. So you bring both of them back to the team that they had. Yeah, they lost Ashanti. Yes, I understand. They lost Butler, Casey. I understand all that shit too. But what you bringing in for those two, they're going to be a surprise team of the year because they're going to win about 18 motherfucking games. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get a high seed. And if they beat King, that's all they need to get that top 4 sectional seed. Because now they D2.
Yeah, they D2. So I'm trying to think who's over there in D2 with them.
And they on that side with Pius. And I'm telling you, they on that side, fam. That shit is murder. That bracket, that's the toughest bracket in the state now. That sectional 4 division 2. I don't know what WI was thinking about, but
that's when your athletic director got to stand up and say, "Hey,
the numbers don't lie. Them enrollment numbers. Them enrollment numbers." Now, everybody fuck the pass because we've beaten King multiple times, right? Sure. No matter. Wait a minute, we're the only team to beat King. Damn, we were the only team to beat King, Tuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, shit. I ain't even think about that, Tuck.
For sure.
So we talking about since 2012, we're the only team to beat King. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Damn, so wait a minute. That's 2012, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19. So in the last 8 years, only one team is beating King, and it was coached by us.
For sure. Says a whole lot.
So maybe I know what I'm talking about then, how to beat them then, right? Mm-hmm. We didn't beat them once, we beat them multiple times.
Multiple times. And it wasn't just at the varsity level, it happened at multiple levels.
You know, a couple conference championships to that joint.
So
freshman, JV, and VAR. Okay, so now more than ever, the shooters are our minimal. You zone them. Easiest zone to play against them is a 2-3 with the weak side guard trapping in the post. You bring the opposite guard down to trap Sid. After that, it's a wrap. You let them shoot. You just let them shoot. But you got to have some O. You got to have some O, and you got to have some ball handlers that know how to jab step and can get them on their hip. and not afraid to shoot the pull up instead of trying to get to the lane and get that offensive that they gonna get because they overzealous. They got to shoot that pull up when they on their hip and get that bump and foul and get that and one continuation that way instead of getting to the basket.
You know what I would do to them too also? Is run the hell out of some motion offense.
Motion offense.
Get them guards tired, get everybody tired, and you break down until you get what you want.
Read and react, y'all. Everybody moving. Read and react with 4 out, 1 in. That way Sydney has to play defense and move her out. Make her move to the short corner, make her move to the high post. Short corner, high post, short corner, high post. While she's moving, the other players have to understand when she moves, you have to backdoor cut or front face cut your man, and then you get a layup.
So also,
we're coaching over here.
Also though, the other key thing is knowing when to push the ball and knowing when not to push the ball with them.
Yeah.
Because you get into a fast-paced game with him, that's what he likes to do. He likes the fast-paced game, and he likes to get up and down at times. So if you slowing the game down against him, that's a problem.
Right. And other teams, y'all got to stop being scared. Get over King. Get over King on the shirt, fam.
Yeah, get over that.
Get over that shit. You good.
And you know what, Atlanta, you guys came close to it last year. A couple of years ago. Milwaukee Vincent came close with Jay Wright.
I take that back. Vincent beat them. I'm sorry, James. My fault, James.
James did beat them.
Yeah, so
James,
2 schools.
James beat him in his last year.
Yeah, sure
After
did.
having a great year, should have never got fired.
Man.
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad.
He went like 18-2.
How do you get fired after 18-2 years?
I have no idea.
But don't get fired after not winning almost 4 or 5 gold balls. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
That shit like questionable leadership.
Yeah, questionable leadership right there. But I do think that King is still gonna be tough though. I mean, people are intimidated. It's an intimidating place to play in front and play at it too. I mean, you got everybody looking down at you playing when you playing, and then they have the parents or whatever on the ground floor. So it's an intimidating place to play at.
Absolutely. So, Coach of the Year, we got Didi for Tuck, Maku for Coach. Surprise Team of the Year, we got all that shit in. We told y'all how to beat King, and that's it, man. Listen, this is the first one. It's the first one of the season. Week 1 of the season. Hope all the girls practicing hard. Hope they came in eligible. Hope they came in ready. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get this quality facts. Wait, hold on. I always say it wrong, Tuck, and I'm going to say it every time. You're always going to get quality content with strong opinion and facts on this one, though. We know this one.
For sure.
If I don't know nothing, I know girls basketball for sure. So therefore, we're going to get it. Yo, coaches, y'all get ready. You're going to be on the hot seat. We ain't going to do y'all like that, though. But come on, my girls, y'all already know.
I got people that's on the hot seat that should have been on the hot seat, but we ain't going to speak on that.
We got people on the hot seat as far as when y'all calling in. We're going to call y'all. We need to know. That big win, it is what it is. My girls, I got a lineup already. I'm calling y'all. We're going to put you on the pod, let y'all talk y'all stuff. You know, one of my most downloaded podcasts was the one I had last year with Aaliyah on that joint. That was one of my most downloaded podcasts of all the shows I did.
That's big time. That's big time.
So shout out to everybody. Everybody health, coaches, everybody good luck. And listen,
good luck.
Everybody is 0-0 right now.
Until next week, Friday.
Yo, coaches, y'all want a champion? Here go championship tip. Sweat the small stuff. Sweat the small stuff because that shit balloon in the big shit if you don't take care of it now.
That's for sure.
So it is what it is. You already know. Shout out to King Tuck. Came and got this done with me. It's our shit. We running it now. Shout out to King Tuck, 2 out of Brown Deer with Jose, man.
Man, we're going to do something special out there, man.
Boys basketball,
Boys
man.
basketball. I'm gonna be working with all 3 levels, man, and somehow, some way. But mainly with varsity, but working with all 3 levels, trying to figure it out. Where I'll probably miss some of the freshmen in JV, but
right,
I'll try to help out as much as I can on those levels.
Right. So y'all know what it is. This is the In the Clutch podcast, focusing on the Milwaukee City Conference girls basketball. Yo, get your confidence together, get your clutch together, support your own. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notification of new episodes and when we go important. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNK. Have a safe and healthy night.
Let's go.
Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.